And UCLA's focus today, they want to focus on the sense of urgency, consistency with hustle plays. This is what Corey Close will gauge here today. Can they sustain how well that they have improved from Colgate to Pepperdine to today? What will it bring? A big question.
We're underway. UCLA in their home whites. Arkansas wearing their road jerseys and shorts. Gardiner loves the three, back rim and off. And it's going to be huge for Arkansas defensive rebounding today.
Well, they're going to have to defend the rebound, and then they're going to have to get out and run. They're going to have to take early shots. UCLA gets set in their defense. That's where they can really pick you apart and get deflections.
Long ball, nothing there. On the run, Arnasalo. UCLA will inbound it underneath their own basket. We're early in the first quarter. Perfectly run inbounds play. Janiah, long ball. Again, Arkansas not bashful about teeing it up.
You saw Lauren Betts come out. Defending Janiah. Got to get a hand in her face. Janiah was going to extend that offense for Arkansas.
Betts, single coverage. Now into the double. She'll go to the line. Lauren Betts, you see what she did last year, a game won by UCLA in Fayetteville, 81-66. In that game last year, UCLA had 20 second chance points on 19 offensive rebounds. They really buttered the bread in that category. Good hands by Dugalić, UCLA's ball.
Head coach Mike Neighbors of Arkansas really respects Lauren Betts. The last 2 consecutive years, Sweet 16 appearances.
Gardiner, catch, shoot, splash.
Well, Gardiner is a player this year that is going to stretch out the defense, and this is a good team for UCLA with shooters, right? So that opens things up in the middle. What are you going to give up if you're defending this UCLA team?
Wide open is Keats, and she responds, and boy, did Arkansas need that. They're on the board. Gardiner, the transfer into UCLA from Oregon State. Sensational 2 years with the Beavers, and now we're in UCLA gear. On cue, baby.
She was 5 for 7 from 3 against Louisville. This is a player that in the season working up to this game time, that the coaches will tell you in live play, she was 67. She hit 67 from 3.
One and done. Gardiner with the board. Oh, come on.
There it is.
Come on.
Hey, when you put in the work in the offseason, right? That live play, 67 made threes in practice in August and September.
Wow.
Practicing against your own team. But this is what translates to games.
Running the floor and rewarded. Hawkes with the deuce, but how about the freshman's pass?
I mean, threading the needle right there, and this is what they want to do.
Higginbottom. Tough luck there, but the offensive rebound, Janiah will go to the line. And Kiki Rice is on the floor for the first time this season. We'll talk about Kiki's return as want to shine a light on this guy. Mike Neighbors, 8th year at Arkansas. Arkansas native, Arkansas grad. Did all that heavy lifting at Washington, taking that team to the Final Four. But man, when Arkansas said, come on home, Mike said, heck yeah.
Didn't even faze him. He knew that's where he was going. Just built such a great program.
So here's Kiki Rice. London Jones with the face mask after colliding with the Pepperdine player. Kendall Dudley on the floor as well for UCLA. Corey going to her bench. It's a 15-5 UCLA lead. Arkansas's got to stay in it in this first quarter, Tammy.
Nice shot. Very good turnaround. Here's the key for this Arkansas team. They got to be confident shooters, right? And you can't teach confidence. They've got to get it for themselves. That's what Mike Neighbors will tell you. We know it as former players. They got to hit early shots.
I like the look. Offensive rebound. Again, wide open three. This time delivering the goods.
Against UCLA, your first shot is probably going to be your best shot. So again, early in the possession, probably going to be your better shot, higher percentage shot.
Mike Neighbors said, hey, we're going to shoot early. We're going to shoot often. We're going to go from deep. Good hands by Arkansas's interior defense, keeping them in it.
The most recent possession, again, a scrappy play leads to a turnover.
Higginbottom back on the floor. Scoreless at this point in Arkansas, still in it. Gardiner on the floor for UCLA, white hot from beyond the arc. Smith sweeping all the way to the cup. Gardiner had hit 3 straight. How about the follow, weak side? And UCLA loves that from the freshman Dudley.
They can get more offensive production out of Dudley. She is a great defensive stopper. Dudley, who comes in at 6'2" as a freshman, has a lot to learn, but her ceiling is really very, very high.
UCLA just not letting Higginbottom do much of anything, and yet Arkansas is in it. Single coverage, good hands. How about Dudley?
She can stuff the stat sheet. When she gets some good minutes for this team, she will be a player to watch.
One on the shot clock. Lawrence had the presence of mind to launch it. She got a little swagger to her. She knew Kiki could not start and play these early games, and she was undaunted in the starting role. Gardiner hits another triple. Higginbottom scoreless. Tough shot and take by the Arkansas State transfer. She's got Hawkes on the left wing, slows it down. Gardiner, another 3 for Gardiner. Heck yeah! Oh, baby! Gardiner just lighting it up. Good answer. You know, UCLA was worried about trading 3s for 2 with Arkansas, and it's Gardiner saying, okay. 15 points for Gardiner, 5 of 7 from beyond the arc, and there's a mid-range.
Look at how fast Arkansas wants to get back and try to find an answer. But a steal.
Dugalić leaves it. Jones gives it right back. Oh, run to perfection.
And the foul. And the potential.
And one. You can tell those veterans have played together a whole bunch on that last sequence. Dugalić missing some games. Last few seconds of this first quarter, it's been a game of runs. 2 on the shot clock. You got to put it up. How about that block by Lyndon Jones? But it's a shot clock violation first. Shot clock off, game clock at 12 right here. High pick from Dugalić. Oh, a little garbage basket by Hawkes. And that'll do it. What a close to the first quarter for 5th-ranked UCLA. Timea Gardiner.
Finding her, the paint touches that go in and that come back out have been really critical. That's where the shot is going to come from.
Second quarter underway. Gardiner, last year's Pac-12 6th Player of the Year. Started the last 9 games of the season for Oregon State. Very comfortable in either role as Higginbottom starts the second quarter with the jumper. So one more tray will be a career high for Gardiner. 5 in the first quarter. Lord have mercy. Wow. Gutsy. Take to the cup.
And a smaller lineup.
Second quarter underway. Heats. Had a good look, just couldn't get it down. Arnisalo will lead the charge. Betts, wide open. Arnisalo on the kick. She drills it. Nice look and pass.
What are you willing to give up?
Boy, good.
Right?
Pick your poison. Huh?
Yeah, right. What are you willing to give up? That's what makes this UCLA team still loaded so dangerous.
Gardiner running the floor. I mean, she's been camping out from beyond the arc that time. WB Ball, that's on X, and then follow at B1GWBB on YouTube and Instagram. Immediate access, that's what you're going to get. The best highlights, features, and teams you love. 37-18. UCLA threatening to blow out this Arkansas bunch.
Again, the first look, quick in the 30-second shot clock for Arkansas. A drive by, you saw Higginbottom, a kick out. Arkansas is getting the looks that they want in certain cases. They're just not able to hit.
Hawkes hammering the offensive boards. 14. Arkansas feeling good about itself with about a couple of minutes left to go. Offensive putback and board by Barker, the A&M transfer.
6'4", great height, weak side, comes off the rim, knows where to get it.
39-18. Everybody getting into the act for UCLA. 5th-ranked team in the country. Switching hands is Smith, giving it up. Boy, Izzy, your club needed that one. Keep shooting, Izzy. You've got 4 20-point games this season. Just keep shooting. Arnesalo wide open, rimming out. Betts, one-arm rebound. Betts, follow.
Positioning, footwork, strength, the putback.
Betts surrounded by so many good players. Tammy, you mentioned it. She's just free to do her thing. Oh, Barker. She recovers beautifully to deny Higginbottom. Izzy still working. Well done, Izzy Higginbottom. No quit in that kid.
Not hitting.
Totally with you, TB, on the shot selection. It's what Arkansas wants. Dudley all the way to the rack. Not there. Betts, are you kidding? Another board. Takes contact, rimming out. Rice trying to keep it open. Also plays by UCLA. Oh, Corey Close is going to love this.
Passion play right there.
Yep.
Passion play every game. I think what you saw, they got her the touches, and then Corey Close knows what happens after that. Things will happen. Things will open up for other players.
Dugalić, Rice, double teaming Bates and forcing the turnover. So UCLA really doing its job in the half court on both ends of the floor. Betts spins into the double, can't finish. Dudley, another offensive rebound. Jones will start it again. Betts likes her position. They'll get it to her down low. Oh, the extra pass. Dudley, Dugalić.
You're going to gain or you're going to lose trust. It's reflected in the minutes that you play.
Dugalić returning to UCLA after spending some time with Serbia as her team is trying to qualify for the Women's Eurobasket Championships. Look at that. Oh, man, the lead pass is perfect.
And I tell you, Dudley's having a game, right? I mean, that pass, that great finish by Lauren Betts at the bucket, but a heck of a read. A little high-low, a little short 17, that elbow pass to Lauren, who comes across the face of the basket.
Ball right into hands of Rice. She wants to run it. Now Jones will bring it back. Betts again. Easy look. Betts so unselfish. What a cut by Dudley. She's scoring. She's assisting. She's having a heck of a game, the yearling. Long ball. Still not there for Arkansas. Dalia rimming out. One and done. Here's Hawkes. Betts. Just, it's my kitchen. I'll tell you when I'm going to just start cooking.
You want to take a look at a really important stat. 51 of 80 possessions, paint touch against Louisville. 51 of 80 paint touch possessions against Louisville. And they won that game. Big win for them.
Higginbottom. Great defense by Hawkes. And here comes Dugalić. Betts running the floor. Oh, the clinic continues at Pauley.
What did I tell you in the open about Lauren Betts? She's not just a post-up, back-to-the-basket player.
Dalia short. Again, this is in the wheelhouse of Arkansas. A rare turnover as UCLA has really taken care of the ball.
Oh, look at this. This is perfect.
Oh.
Corey got a little upset about the behind-the-back pass from Dugalić to Kiki Rice. That was a miss. It was a turnover. And Dugalić, I mean, she's a charmer. Come on. Everybody knows Angela Dugalić is a charmer. Corey sits down. She goes, what am I supposed to do with that? I can't get mad at that. I love it.
It is just so brilliant. And just for what it's worth, Allstate has got us covered at halftime, and our halftime report is going to be presented by Allstate. We'll look around the conference, which is so much fun. But that last moment, which was captured by our crew,
I mean, now watch this. A little hug, the crowd. Corey walks away because she just says, I don't want to yell at that. And then she goes and sits down for a minute. I even love it. She sits down and now she's up. And, you know, Corey can be very serious, but she's just a huggable bear, right?
Gosh, that was great. Lips pursed for just a second, and then Angela goes over, and it was all the heck over. That was awesome.
I know she's thinking, right? She's thinking to herself, what am I supposed to do with that? I can't be mad at that.
Well, it's her Big Ten. It's her Big Ten Network debut.
That's right.
Come on, Corey, you did great. I mean, you got to love it. No one loves her kids like she does. That was such a great sequence.
And then you see her right now at the end of the bench, and she's coaching E as a freshman, and she was just kind of getting on E right there. I don't treat her like a freshman. I'm hard on E. So you see how quickly Corey Close can just switch gears. What a move by London Jones.
Oh, my goodness. London Jones had to squeeze between two defenders. The body control, athleticism, hates the mask, wears the mask, has to wear it, and scores. 55-25, Higginbottom rimming out. We're getting real late in this quarter, one dominated by UCLA, and Rice making her debut. Will use clock. My goodness. Here's Kiki, 10 now. Basket didn't want it. Betts, you'd expect nothing less. There's the follow and finish for Betts. What a half for her. 12 points and counting. What a half for UCLA.
And after that miss by Kiki Rice, Corey Close clapped and said, it's okay, Kiki. You're going to get this. Stay in there.
Cannot be understated. And in fact, Corey Close calls Billy Moore our John Wooden.
Yeah, she really was. I had the pleasure of growing up here on the West Coast in Southern California and being witnessed right in front of me to what Billy Moore did here at UCLA.
So third quarter underway. Inside, quick double team. Look at that. Dugalić getting after it with Betts, forcing the tie-up. Ball belongs to UCLA.
Automatically a double team.
57-25. Third quarter underway. Gardiner with a shove. She's going to pick up that foul, her first.
Being in this program is that Mike Neighbors will admit that he's really super happy to have a player that's from Arkansas, who wants to be an Arkansas kid, who always wanted to be an Arkansas kid, and he's really hoping to really try to attract in his future recruiting to get those Arkansas kids who just want a game and just want to ball out.
Higginbottom with the good look in my whole life.
And I'll take it.
Izzy, what a great get for Neighbors and Arkansas. Aggressive take.
Oh, smart move by E to step back and bounce. She missed.
Baseline, Arnasalo, wrap around, Gardiner. Well, how about that? That's your career high in triples, young lady. Number 6 today. The custom mask is coming, so right now she'll make do with the one that has those nifty pink strings.
She said that the mask is a little too big, and sometimes when she shoots on the way up, it kind of hits it. And you see how much, with that good look of that clear mask on her face, it kind of juts out from her face, so that could be bothersome.
Betts wants it down low. In a zone now is Arkansas. Arnasalo will bring it out. Doesn't look like a freshman to me, huh, Tammy?
The horn set here, action. No, she does not look like a freshman. And the horn set is going to work, and Barker hits it, and she does.
First triple of the season for Janiah Barker.
Look at this. She said, that's my bucket. That's the one I wanted.
First triple of the season for the transfer. Backing up. Awas doesn't want it. So now it's Smith. Here's Vera, the Nigerian. Lawrence tries to flag down the miss. Instead, Dudley motoring in. She'll go to the line. A lot of skills for a freshman. The Bruins are on the floor. They're going to be right here at Pauley Pavilion. Matchup against Idaho State. Coverage begins at 11 Eastern, 8 Pacific, only on the Big Ten Network and the Fox Sports app.
Right here, Pauley Pavilion. One thing I want to say about Dudley, because I'm liking the minutes that she's given, she has so much potential in my mind to be a player that can play in multiple spots for Corey. I love the way that she gets to the line. She's showing that. Obviously, we just saw that. But the way that she can get up and down and move and run to the floor. And how about UCLA's fast break?
The 2018 Elite Eight, 5 Sweet 16s, 8 20-win seasons, and again, ever closer to catching Billy Moore to become the all-time winningest. That is something. Betts.
She knows she made that mistake.
Here's a good look at Carly Keats, the transfer out of Jones College. This is just one of those games where you chalk it up to a lot of different factors. A lot of these kids are playing or visiting LA and visiting California for the first time ever wearing Arkansas gear.
You're right, and that is such a great call. And one of the things that we were so impressed with, we talk about the history of UCLA women's basketball and just showed you the graphic. Mike Neighbors was so smart to not allow the opportunity for his players to see what John Wooden has built here as well, and what has happened here in Pauley Pavilion. They took them up along the concourse. They saw the John Wooden statue and the pyramid of success. And I love that about Mike Neighbors, because there is so much history here in Pauley Pavilion and on this campus of UCLA.
And Neighbors, who has done such a great job of taking this Arkansas program to 6 straight postseason berths. Like you said, he's not going to let an opportunity go by for his kids to experience and remember something.
That's what we all love. We've gotten to know Mike Neighbors over the years. We've known him for decades. That's just who he is.
Another foul whistled against Arkansas.
And her success and how hard she has worked to build that. We talked about the non-conference wins of Corey Close in last year's schedule. UConn, Florida State University, Ohio State. They are going to play South Carolina a week from today right here in Pauley Pavilion. And Corey Close was a product of, she believes, John Wooden, and you just saw John Wooden's seat in the goal there.
Barker flying in and one. Oh, Corey calls her our wild child. Oh, can she get up and down the floor with a different edge? She's just a ball of fire and a ball of fun to watch.
I love what Corey Close said about Barker here too. She said, we have been helpful to her, but she has been helpful to us. They are giving her boundaries. She is giving them excitement. She is giving them good minutes. She is giving them what they need.
Bates with a rare triple for Arkansas. Jones down, but she's back up. Dudley denied. Barker, hustle play.
Know what she had done at Arkansas State. We knew the story of Izzy Higginbottom. Knew she wanted to go to Arkansas, made it happen. Leading scorer, but from the free throw line and also from the three-point line.
The free throw line. So Dugalić missing some time, as we mentioned, to represent Serbia. Some more time in early February for more qualifying group phasing and group games, Tammy.
Yeah, I know they're going to play Portugal. They're going to play somebody else as well at that time. North Macedonia. That'll be February 6th and February 9th. So the first 10 days or so. And remember, Corey Close did not play her against Pepperdine. She could have a little jet lag and just would not have been smart of Corey Close to play Dugalić the other day when she got back.
Wide open and canning it is Dalia.
If you and Ann can't get it right, you can call me Angela.
We're gonna get it right, Angela. Come on now. A little tutorial. Thanks for the reminder. Hawkes triple team. Dugalić wide open. Cans it. Look at this lead. No one saw this coming. Nobody saw this coming. Neighbors schedules this game obviously before all of the starters are gone. But just more triples. UCLA dropped 91 against Pepperdine, 81 against Colgate. And they could hit 100 today. Skip pass. Gardiner. Another three. Now she's got 7 to pad that career high.
10 for UCLA total. They are 10 of 25.
So Gardiner not only has a career high with 7 triples, now she's got a career high in points at 23 as Higginbottom hits.
Higginbottom just doesn't stop. talk about paint touches and playing through the paint. I want to know of the paint touch possessions, and I'll talk to Corey this coming week. How many of those were the three-point plays, three-point makes of the 10? How many of those came from an initial paint touch that got kicked back out?
I want to know what they had for breakfast. You can talk about the paint touches all you want. What the heck did you people eat? She's just saying, I don't think so.
Off the bench for the Beavers until the last 8 games where she became a regular starter. Incredible fit for this UCLA program.
You know, and Gardiner, I mean, Oregon State was one of the best stories in women's college basketball last year. Gardiner was a big part of that. In the NCAA tournament, Gardiner averaged 15 and 9, had 21 and 11 and 4 assists against Notre Dame, and the whole country said, oh, that one's good.
Pretty much what I was. And Corey said, you know, I didn't realize that. But she says it is such a blessing to have in our gym.
So career game for Gardiner. Block inside. I think Dugalić got that, and she'll lead the charge. Betts with another double-double this season with 19 and 10 as Dugalić finishes. And Arnisalo quietly posting a career-high 11 assists today. Bates, the freshman out of Georgia.
Good shot from the and wooden watch list players for this UCLA team. We told you about Kiki Rice. Of course, Lauren Betts. What a career she had in her 4 years at Washington State. Finished strong, high up in her career record books in multiple categories. Has been an absolute great mama bear and a good leader for this UCLA team. We just saw, despite that season-ending injury in late January at Washington State, she has rehab, she is taking her time, and Corey Close committing to her. There's 2 early fouls for Genoa, really hurt trying to defend Lauren Betts in the first few minutes of this game, and shots.
Dumping it inside. Betts will go to the line again. Just a great entry pass. The angle was perfect for the youngster. She's got the 19 points and 10 boards. And I think, you know, UCLA in its first year in the Big Ten.
7% of their games, Big Ten women's basketball. How about some of the top 25 matchups? Maryland over Duke, 85-80. Illinois beat number 19 Florida State by about 9 points. Of course, Oregon over Baylor just by 2 points. You were on the call with that with Elise Woodward. Several other exciting wins for the Big Ten women's basketball. Going to be a lot more of that.
Today, 11 teams in action for the Big Ten Women's Conference. 10 were victors. Washington losing for the first time this season. Higginbottom, the drive and kick. Bates, you bet. Bates, tough off the bench.
Second time from that spot. First time, she led the fast break, called her own number. This time, the recipient. She gets an assist from Higginbottom.
Bates with the season and career high 9 points. Again, the freshman out of Georgia. Good find. Oh, speaking of fines, Hawkes is going to say, oh, sorry, London, you should have gotten the assist on that one. Bates again, rimming out. Bates swinging it. We'll take that if you're Carly Keats, and that's good execution for Arkansas right there.
It is, and that's what you see, and that's why you know this team is going to be okay. They just need time to play together. This is a team that is young, even though they've got veterans. They just have not had a chance to play together with all these new faces for this Arkansas team.
One senior on Arkansas's club, and that's Higginbottom, but she's in her first year with the team. It's going to take this club a little while to gel. Hawkes, baseline. Hawkes, a little short, but she'll go to the line.
This week's Freshman of the Week, Silas Wards of Michigan. The guard from Sudbury, Ontario, burst onto the scene. Congratulations, Silas Wards, on your Freshman of the Week.
And Corey talks about the growth of women's basketball and wants to share that growth with USC. She knows it's critical for the game.
She promotes it. First of all, she thanks every media.
And it's going to be special stuff for UCLA. First time in the Big Ten. Home and away against USC. That's primetime viewing. And as Corey would say, the growth in our game. It's not a matter anymore of, hey, come help us build it, to no, we are here, you better not miss out. Love it.
Be a part of it.
Well, heck, so does Barker. 3 UCLA Bruins with double figures now.
Oh, great putback.
Wow.
Just a touch in the air by Dugalić.
And everybody's celebrating each other's good fortune and good hustle.
We saw most of them twice, so they're just adjusting to this new scheduling.
Under 2 to go. Smith with a nice drive. 12 rebounds. Heck of a game for Betts, the transfer out of Stanford, who changed this team when she came to UCLA last year.
Yeah, and she just gave them a new look and allowed Corey to do some things that she had not been able to do. Now carry over to this year, and the improvement of Lauren Betts, then the addition of a player like Alina Arna, this already talented UCLA team. And you know, Corey Close did say at the last press conference, she says, I'm continuing to teach and to help them build their own confidence.
Cal at USC on the men's side next. 99-49. UCLA hit 100 last year against Northridge, 111-48. We're still looking for 100. Thank you, Janiah. 29 offensive rebounds. Think about that now for UCLA. 29. Nice finish. Pananen.
Just for UCLA, not total, but that's UCLA's total numbers.
Wow.
29 of those on the offensive side of things.
So again, a very successful day in Big Ten women's basketball. So Arnisalo will dribble it out. Crowd is up, appreciating this huge UCLA win.
Look at the respect there by 2 excellent high-level elite coaches, Mike Neighbors and Corey Close.
The final here at Pauley, 101-52.